video I'm going to show you how to layer with coloured pencils to make your cartoons look amazing. So I've been working on this Peter the Strawberry today, and I've just started work on the sky. So as you can see, this sky, it's got a nice dark surround to it, so it makes it look like we're focusing on Peter, sort of framing this particular scene. So what I've done there, I've got a base layer down first, which is, as you can see, I've got in this one, and then I'm just taking the outsides a little bit darker. So when you're using coloured pencils, it's really important to practice different directions. I usually get a nice base running my pencil in one direction, and then I'll switch directions and go in the opposite direction, because the paper that you're using is usually got a grain to it. It's not just flat, so you don't get in all the nooks and crannies of the grain of the paper if you just go in one direction. I'll give you a quick example of that one here. So if I just shade, I'll go a bit darker, you can probably see it better then. So if I just go in one direction and just zoom in on what I've just done, you can see that graininess showing through. So if I go in the opposite direction, that value is going to darken up, it's going to tighten up, because we're going to get more of the value of that colour inside the nooks and crannies of the grains of the paper. And straight away that value definitely looks more true. And shading with a pencil, it's time consuming. It's quite difficult to learn, but obviously everything's practice. Just changing direction. Excuse me. Changing direction, layering colours on top of colours. I never use the same colour when I'm shading as well. I always put, this sky has probably got 3 different shades. I'm using these 3. So the base, I've used this one, which is sort of a medium blue, I don't know what to call it. So this is sky blue. And then I've got this one that I usually finish with. I've used this one a lot. This is like a turquoise, a light cobalt turquoise, I think it says. So as you can see, it's quite small compared to the others. I've used this one a lot. And this one's a nice rich blue, call that, it's phthalo blue. So I've been using phthalo blue for the outsides, pressing on a little bit hard right on the edges, so we're sort of framing the picture. And then as I pull towards the middle, I'll just lighten my stroke, and I'm using little circular motions as I'm colouring. I don't just go in a straight line. So because I'm going circular, I'm actually getting those grains. I'm hitting every grain, so that I'm not just doing one straight line. I usually do straight lines when I'm getting the initial base coat down, because it's quicker. And I'm focusing on the edges. I want the edges to be more true. And I'm just pushing a little bit harder around the outside edges as I'm bringing it in. Just lightening my stroke a little bit. So I've got that nice blend, as you can see. Got a lovely blend starting dark, pulling into the middle, nice and light. So we're sort of framing Peter the Strawberry. Colours I'm using, Faber-Castell. See that? Yeah, Faber-Castell polychromos. finished one. Made in Germany, so good quality, obviously. So again, I'm just pulling the sky towards the middle, getting a little bit darker, just to frame Peter the strawberry. Excuse me, there's something wrong with my throat today. I'll just do a little bit on this corner. And I'll hit it with this turquoisey blue, which I'm definitely going to have to order a new one because it's getting a little bit small. So just to give turquoisey blue to the middle of this sky, then I'm just surrounding Peter. And if I press on a little bit harder, little circular motions, then as you can see the colours poking through, much more true. Without the graininess. Do this a bit here. I've been doing this a long time now, and drawing that is, so it just comes second nature to me to colour. It's not tiring. I remember when I was young and I started my drawings, I used to have to take a break. I used to say, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I used to colour in like this and then have to stop because my heart was sort of getting stressed. I go, oh, I need to stop, take a breather. But now I can do this without even thinking about it. It's not that muscle memory. That's pretty much done. As you can see a big difference between this one that's pretty much finished and the one that I've just got a base layer down. I'll give you a quick example of how to get this one to look like the other one. So again, I'm going for this phthalo blue, nice rich blue on the edges, using little circular motions. Further down on this line in the stroke curve. And there's a bit of skill involved in pressure. But again, once you get used to it, it becomes second nature. My advice to anybody who wants to learn to draw, who wants to be an artist, a competent artist, is practice. Just draw something every day, even if you're just doodling. I love doodling. I'm on the phone for a while and I'm on hold. I don't like wasting time, so even if I'm on a phone call on hold, I'll literally get my pencil and I'll just start doodling. So you're always building up this relationship between your head, brain and your hand. It's really good for cognitive function as well. It's one of the best Alzheimer's. I recommend keeping your brain active. So, use it or lose it. So not just for your body as well. It's important to exercise regularly all the way through your life. Exercise, your muscles actually give off a hormone that's an antidepressant hormone. You always feel good when you've done some physical exercise. Even if it's just a quick jog or a sprint, a little bit of weightlifting, you'll take your muscles to failure when you